Today we will go over factoring out the greatest common factor, which is GCF. So we will try these two problems. So when we try to take out the greatest common factor, the first step is we look at the numbers 12, 18, negative 24 in this case, and we ask the largest number that can go into 12, 18, and 24. So the largest number would be 6. 6 can go into 12 2 times, and 6 can go into 18 3 times, and 6 can go into 24 or negative 24 4 times. And the other thing we need to do is we need to look at the variables. Each term has x, at least x cubed. So we take out the variable with the smallest exponent, and that would be x cubed. So our GCF is 6x cubed. So the next step is we need to take out 6x cubed from each of these terms. So we're going to ask how many times 6x cubed can go into 12x to the power of 5. In other words, 6x cubed times what gives us 12x to the power of 5. So 6 times 2 is 12. And x to the power of 3 times x to the power of 2 is x to the power of 5. Similarly, with the second term, we have to ask 6 times what gives us 18, and that would be 3 times. And we can simply subtract the exponents. So we know from x to the power of 4, we are taking out x to the power of 3. So we end up with x. In the last term, we have to ask 6 times what gives us negative 24, and that would be negative 4. And we already take out the x cubed, so there is no more variable left over here. So that would be our result, okay? We can check our work by multiplying each of these terms by 6x cubed. So 6x cubed times 2x squared is 12x to the power of 5. And 6x cubed times 3x is 18x to the power of 4. And similarly, 6x cubed times negative 4 is negative 24x cubed. In the second problem, we do a similar approach. So we look at the whole polynomial and we ask, what's the largest common factor that we have over here? So if you notice, we have y plus 5 is the common factor. So we need to take out the greatest common factor, which is y plus 5. We have two terms, and each of these terms have y plus 5. So let's take out y plus 5. And let's write the remainder. So from the first term, if we take out y plus 5, so basically if we get rid of this, we end up with 3y. And from the second term, if we get rid of the y plus 5, we end up with 4.